Hi everyone. In today's video, we are going to talk about one of the most powerful financial lessons that can completely transform your future, and that is the power of investing early. Most people know that saving money is important, but what they don't realize is that saving alone is not enough. The real magic happens when you invest your money and give it time to grow. Time is the hidden force that builds wealth silently in the background. You don't have to be a financial genius. You don't need to earn a massive income, and you don't have to take extreme risks. The one thing you do need is to start early. The earlier you begin investing, the greater your chances of building wealth that lasts a lifetime. Let's start with the idea of compound interest, which many experts call the eighth wonder of the world. Compound interest is simply earning interest on top of your interest. In simple words, your money works for you, and then the money it earns also starts working for you. For example, if you invest a small amount today and earn returns on it, in the next year, you are not only earning on your original investment, but also on the growth from the previous year. Over time, this snowball effect becomes massive. The difference between starting early and starting late is huge. Two people can invest the same total amount of money, but the one who starts earlier will end up with much more wealth simply because of time. Consider this example. Imagine person A starts investing at the age of 22 and puts aside just a small fixed amount every month for 10 years and then stops. Person B waits until 32 to start investing and invests the same fixed amount, but continues doing it for 30 years. Who do you think will have more money by the time they retire at 60? Surprisingly, person A, who only invested for 10 years, often ends up with more wealth than person B, who invested for 30 years. Why? Because person A gave their money more time to compound. This is the magic of starting early. Now let's look at mindset. A poor mindset says, "I'll start investing when I make more money." A wealthy mindset says, "I will start investing with whatever I have right now." Waiting for the perfect time is the biggest financial mistake people make. If you delay investing, you lose years that can never come back. You can always earn more money later, but you can never recover lost time. The earlier you begin, even with small amounts, the more powerful your financial growth will be. The truth is, wealth is not about how much you earn. It is about how early and how consistently you put your money to work. Another reason investing early is powerful is because it reduces risk over time. People think investing is risky, but the biggest risk is actually not investing at all. If you keep all your money in savings, inflation will eat away at its value year after year. What you can buy with $100 today may cost $150 in 10 years. This means your savings are silently losing value. But if you invest, your money grows faster than inflation. And when you start early, you have more time to recover from market ups and downs. If you are young, a temporary fall in the market is not a problem because you have decades to recover. Early investors can ride out volatility with patience, while late investors panic because they don't have enough time. Investing early also builds discipline and habit. When you start putting aside a portion of your income for investment in your 20s or 30s, it becomes second nature. Instead, of spending everything, you automatically set aside money for your future. This habit compounds just like your money does. By the time you are in your 40s or 50s, you don't need to stress about retirement, emergencies, or children's education because you already have a strong foundation. Late investors, on the other hand, struggle to build discipline because they feel pressure to catch up quickly, which often leads to poor decisions. Let's talk about the power of small amounts. Many people think investing requires large sums of money, but the truth is, even small investments made early can grow into massive amounts. For example, if you invest just a small amount each month in your 20s, by the time you retire it can turn into hundreds of thousands, sometimes even millions, depending on your returns. The key is consistency. A little money with time grows more than a lot of money without time. Starting small is infinitely better than waiting for some day when you can start big. Another benefit of investing early is peace of mind. Financial stress is one of the biggest causes of anxiety in life. When you know that you are building wealth slowly and steadily, you don't panic about every expense or every crisis. You can focus on your career, your relationships, and your personal growth without constantly worrying about money. Early investing gives you confidence that your future is secure, and that confidence allows you to take more meaningful risks in your life and career. Let's not forget about the freedom factor. Wealth is not just about luxury. It is about choices. When you invest early, you build financial freedom. This freedom allows you to retire early if you want to, travel the world, start your own business, or simply live life on your own terms. People who delay investing often find themselves trapped in jobs they dislike, forced to keep working just to survive. But those who invested early have the freedom to choose because their money is working for them. One of the most overlooked benefits of investing early is legacy. If you build wealth over time, you don't just change your own life. You change the lives of your family and future generations. You can provide better education for your children, support your parents, or even donate to causes you care about. Wealth built early is not only about personal gain, it is about impact. Starting early means your financial growth can outlive you and create value for others. Of course, none of this works without patience. Investing is not about getting rich quick. It is about getting rich slowly but surely. The reason early investing works is because of time, and time requires patience. You cannot plant a tree and expect fruit tomorrow. But if you plant it today and water it consistently, one day it will give you shade and fruit for the rest of your life. Early investing is exactly like that. You plant seeds today, and with time they grow into a forest of financial security. So what can you do today? Start with whatever you have. Even if it is a small amount, invest it. Choose long-term assets like stocks, index funds, or retirement accounts depending on what is available in your country. Automate your investments so that they happen every month without fail. Don't wait for the perfect job, the perfect salary, or the perfect timing. The perfect time to start is now. The sooner you begin, the bigger your reward will be in the future. In conclusion, the difference between people who retire wealthy and people who retire broke is often not their income, but their timing. Those who started early gave their money time to grow, while those who delayed lost the most valuable resource, time. Remember, you can always earn more money, but you can never get back lost years. So, if you truly want to build wealth, don't wait for tomorrow. Start today. If you enjoyed this video and learned something valuable, please don't forget to hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more content on money, success, and self-improvement. Your support helps us create more powerful content for you.